You are now rocking with that dude Pascal.
What's up? You know, at least last week there was an ongoing theme, and I'm just going to use it for right now. Sneaky links, okay? Yeah, that sounds about right. Sneaky links. Now let me explain here. There's just been a lot of craziness going on specifically around this CEO and his side piece, who also happens to be the person who's the head of his HR of the company that he actually works with. So it's a trifecta of all bad things just to begin with, okay? A very wealthy man, a very well-to-do woman as well, okay? They get together, they get a little cozy at a Coldplay concert, and then they get caught on Kiss Cam. Now, here's the thing, and it was bad. Okay, because there were so many different things they could have done in the situation that they didn't do. They could have just stood there, chilling, enjoying the thing, and not reacting in the way that they did. But they dodged and they tried to hide out like they had something to hide. So, of course, everybody and their mama is going to look those things up. The whole world turned into that girl's, like, the wife's sister, okay? Everybody turned into an FBI agent, at least the ones that are actually doing the work out here, and not saying that the list doesn't exist, but still, they were going out of their way, okay, to look up this dude, find out who this person is, what were they each other's sneaky links and all that stuff, which we, of course, found out that they were. And of course, everything has gone haywire for these two people. And one of the things for sure is this guy's life is pretty much over, okay? The CEO of this company called Astronomer, okay, his name is Andy Byron. This is crazy, like I said, all because he was just hanging out with his sneaky link at a damn Coldplay concert. Ain't that wild? You know, nothing says I'm going to cheat on my girl like listening to Coldplay's clocks. Let me tell you. But still, this guy decided to go to, of all places, okay, of all places, a Coldplay concert and get caught in 4K. I don't even know what it's bigger than 4K. That was insane, okay? Jumbotron, everybody saw, ooh, snap. That's his sneaky link, or they're each other's sneaky link, which they clearly are. And now this CEO has to step down because he was caught with his hand all up in someone else's cookie jar. It's not a good thing. But now he's stepping down. Let's take a look at this article. Okay? Life is ruined. All because he went to a Coldplay concert without his wife, which is insane. Here's the guy too. Like I said, guys, people went in. This is like the wife's bestie was the entire world. They were turning into FBI agents, doing all kinds of background checks on this dude and her too, just exposing it all. Ain't that embarrassing as hell? Like I said, you know, it's one thing to be caught in the bedroom, you know, doing this. It's another thing being caught watching Coldplay. Okay? Real talk. I'm sorry. Like I said, who in their right mind is sitting there going, yeah, let me, when I see Coldplay, this makes me want to cheat. Like, just make it make sense, guys. Does that make you do that? Does Coldplay make you think about cheating? Paradise. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go and cheat. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me, guys. It really doesn't. But moving on. Andy Byron, okay? Byron. So he's the CEO. Well, not anymore, but he was the CEO of Astronomer, okay, who was caught on camera at the Coldplay concert cuddling his company's head of HR, has resigned. And I'm still wondering, is she going to resign too? Because she is a bad example for the company's head of HR. She is the worst example for her position. You see what I'm saying? She's the head of HR, man. She has got to resign, okay? Dude can't be the only one with his head rolling right now, okay? And and his wedding ring being thrown, rolling down, down a sink or down a toilet right now, okay, or into a trash can right now, because his relationship with his wife, I'm sure, is over. But at the same time, she better resign too, mother lovers. He can't be the only one. Yeah, what he did is terrible, but she's a part of it too. Period. So Astronomer announced, the company, they announced the move in a Saturday morning press release, okay, saying that the company has committed to certain values and expects its leaders to live up to its standards of conduct and accountability. Okay. And here's the thing. Just because he's stepping away from the job does not mean that he's not going to walk away with a bag, or doesn't mean that he still doesn't have some sort of financial tie to the place. So if the company does well, he's probably still making some serious money, guys. So it's not like, oh gosh, he's without a job. No, he's still going to make millions of dollars because he was the former CEO of the damn place. You see what I'm saying? But here's the statement. As stated previously, Astronomer is committed to the values and culture that have guided us since our founding. Our leaders are expected to set the standard in both conduct and accountability. And recently, that standard was not met. Yeah, they were doing, they out here hibbity-dibbiting, behind closed doors when they should be with each other's, with their respective spouses. You see what I'm saying? So they done mucked this up, okay? It's a bad look, but now everybody's wondering what Astronomer is, though. So is this good publicity? Probably not. But moving on. Andy Byron, this former CEO, okay, has tendered his resignation, okay? And the board of directors has accepted. So they are cool with it. He is kicking rocks. He's on to greener pastures, okay? Or to other women, whatever it may be, okay? The board will begin a search for our next chief executive as co-founder and chief product officer, Pete DeJoy, okay, as he continues to serve as interim CEO. So they got a temporary dude sitting in that spot as they look for the right guy for the job, okay? Before this week, we were known as a pioneer in the data ops space, helping data teams power everything from modern analytics to production AI. While awareness of our company may have changed overnight, our product and our work for our customers have not. So they're like, hey, just because our CEO is too busy out there trying to do the sideways samba with another woman does not mean that the product is bad. Our company is good and we still stand for what we do, okay? Just trying to remind you guys, okay? We're continuing to do what we do best, helping our customers with their toughest data and AI problems, okay? And of course, everybody's seen the video of, them being caught in 4K. And I'm telling you right now, they could have just stood there and kept watching the concert. But the fact that they just dropped down and was turning around like, oh my God, oh. Now everybody's like, well, who are they then? Who are these mother lovers? Ooh, this is interesting. It didn't have to be this serious. It didn't have to be this bad. But because they made it so dramatic, so theatrical, then everybody started asking questions, okay? So they, of course, have said that he is quit, all right? He has stepped down. He has resigned. As you know, and this is the other thing too, see, because that video was so viral, not only were they obviously so many other people, like other events, were parodying the actual event, okay? Baseball games, etc., were just making fun of the whole thing. It's become so viral that they even found content of them actually locking lips, these two who are clearly cheating on each other's spouses, locking lips at this Coldplay concert, okay? They found content, photos, video, etc., of them doing the stuff before the kiss cam went around the space, okay? So it's bad, all right? And it's, of course, his arms are wrapped around the girl, okay? Kristen Cabot, okay? the HR head, which still, in my personal opinion, I'm going, where's her resignation at, Doe? Just because he's the CEO and he's a guy does not mean that she shouldn't feel the brunt of this whole situation as well. I'm just keeping it real. She shouldn't be a part of it. She should not be head of HR. She might need to step down and find a new mother-loving job because HR is not for her. Okay? You know what they say, right? Practice what I preach. Lead by example. Don't eat yellow snow. You already know. Okay? And she clearly is not practicing what she preaches. And if this situation was going on and it was an employee, two employees doing this, and they were caught red-handed in 4K, they would have to resign too. So this woman needs to mother love and resign, okay? But like I said, there's so many other places that they're parodying this situation. It is so bad. It's very bad, guys. It's a really, really bad look, okay? And now everyone's doing the Coldplay cam, basically. Right? And some people, not only just mascots, it's just regular people. When they do the kiss cam, people are reenacting the whole thing, right? They're dodging or they're, hiding. You know what I mean? I mean, it's going to be the thing for like the rest of this month. And then there'll be another fad, another thing people are going to be crazy about. But nonetheless, it's not a good look for those two. Okay. And that guy's life is ruined now because he decided to dodge instead of just standing in one spot, standing his ground and being like, yep, got my hands around this woman. It is what it is, right? So TMZ obtained exclusive video from before the infamous moment, showing the two sharing a kiss and getting close as the music played out. Like I said, okay, the moment went viral online and inspired a ton of parodies, including many at sporting events, okay, like we said before. And of course, Astronomer announced they were launching an investigation into their conduct. And here they are. Here these two. Bang. There is Byron and there's Kristen. Okay. Andy Byron and Kristen Cabot. Again, they're doing something that they shouldn't have been doing. But then what's interesting is that allegedly there were people that were standing around them at the Coldplay concert that apparently are also employees and work for the company as well. Isn't that a little bit like what? So in other words, you got people who are working at the actual company that knew about their infidelity and knew about them fraternizing, however you say that, with each other, when they shouldn't be doing that. It should be frowned upon, and they still let it happen. It's just something very interesting, don't you think? It's unclear if the investigation is still moving forward and what, if any, consequences, Cabot may face as well. Let me just say this, guys. All right. That woman should be getting in trouble as well. She is the head of HR. Obviously, of course, I don't know their handbook. I don't know their policies. I don't know if it's frowned upon to date within the company and all that stuff. But those, for the most part, from what I've understood, is frowned upon in most big companies, okay? You're not supposed to be bumping uglies with other employees, especially employees that are higher ranked than you, okay? It is a recipe for disaster. We see this all the time. But no, we see a situation right there where you got two of these people doing their thing, okay? Doing what adults do, all right? And apparently other people around them who also work at the company being okay with it as well. It is wild. And honestly, I wonder how Andy Byron's wife and how Kristen Cabot's husband, because I think she has a husband. I think she does. I'm wondering how they're reacting to this whole situation as well, because this is embarrassing, okay? To be, to find out that your loved one is stepping out on you is one thing. It's another thing when the whole world finds out about it before you do. Ain't that some wild stuff? But anyway, guys, that's the video. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Okay. Hit that like button down below. Crush that subscribe button. We'll talk here soon. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.